Hello there! It's another brew day video. Right, this time I decided to brew something different because I've been brewing the typical kind of hazy, you know, it's nice sweet fruity IPAs for quite a while now, and I've not really done anything different, and I've kind of stuck to that style. And you've got a lot of boring videos recently of that style of that style of beer. So, and I've been promising for absolutely ages, since last summer when Timmy Jenkins sent me a bottle of his Kristallweizen that he brewed himself, and I drank it. I remember it was a really nice warm summer's evening. It was getting dark, or late summer I think it was, and I just drank it and went, wow, what an amazing beer. It was just so beautiful. So he sent me the recipe. I did have it on my fridge, which is just here. It's not there anymore. He sent me the recipe. And I've been meaning to brew it for ages. One main reason was because main reason I didn't brew it was because I've only had 2 taps on my kegerator, and I've kind of got into the habit of liking to have one that was a stout, some sort of dark beer, and one that was a nice fruity IPA, and I've kind of been brewing those 2 different styles for quite a while. I've then moved over to a nice 5-tap keezer, and all of a sudden that's given me the ability to be able to brew lots of different styles, whilst also having, the type of beers that my wife likes and that I like to drink, as well as having other ones that we like to drink, experiment with when friends come round, or just different styles. So the first one I went for was to brew this Kristallweizen that I've been promising to brew for absolutely ages, and I got round to it. So, fucking cat just ran past. Crazy cat just ran right past the decking, straight in through the cat flap. Anyway, here's the brew day video for this. It was actually quite a very simple brew day. Went really well. The brew itself, the actual fermentation kicked off really nicely. Obviously it's a Kristallweizen, so there's no dry hopping. The schedule was all very simple. I have had it in the keezer now, sitting for 3 weeks. So we'll see what it looks like when I pour in a minute. But look, sit down, enjoy the brew day video. It's not very long, it's pretty simple, and I'll be back afterwards with the beer. Some more minutes left in the recirculation, and then I will start filling up the brew kettle. Excuse me. Ooh. Okay, so we're now running off. As you can see, I've got my shower head sparge arm working nicely. I've got a very slow trickle coming through here. Woo, steamy. Anyway, I'm going to run off until I have enough to start the boil, and then we'll fire it up. Okay, so weighed out all the hops. As you can see, we have 4 hop additions in this in this particular beer. So we have the first hop additions. As you can see here, this is 10 grams of SARS, and that's going in at the 60-minute mark. We've got 30 grams here of, I never know how to pronounce this, but I always call it Hallertauer Herzbrucker. Hallertauer. That's going in at the 30-minute mark. We then have 30 grams of SARS going in at the 15-minute mark. We're also going to chuck in a Protofloc tablet. Obviously we want this to be a clear beer. And then we have, in the last one, we've got some Whirlpool hop additions, as this is a Timmy Jenkins recipe, so it's going to have some Whirlpool additions. It's 30 grams of Cascade and 30 grams of SARS. And that's it. Obviously it's a Kristallweizen, so there's going to be no dry hopping. It's just what we put into the finished wort. So I'm still waiting for the boil kettle to come up to hot break, and then once we've got that, we'll start the timer and stick the first hop additions in. Okay, here we are with the 30-minute hop additions. Unfortunately, I didn't record the first hop addition because I forgot to press the record button on the camera, so I never got that. So anyway, this is the second hop addition going in at 30 minutes. 30 grams of Tower going in. Right, we're at the 15-minute mark. 30 grams of SARS going in. No. Yes, 30 grams of SARS, sorry. And we have, can find it, one Prosoflock tablet going in. Cool. Right, 15 more minutes and then we'll flame out and bring the temperature down, ready for the whirlpool stage. Alright, so flame out. We're now at the, sorry, we've had flame out. We're now at just under 80 degrees. So we're at the whirlpool stage. So I'm going to, as you can see, I've got the whirlpool all been pumping. I can't fucking speak today. So I've got the whirlpool rolling. What do you want? I've got the whirlpool. Start again. Alright, 80 degrees. We have 30 grams of SARS and 30 grams of Cascade going into the whirlpool. Right, so we're chilling. We've now been chilling for the last 40 minutes, and obviously it's a warm day. The temperature of the groundwater is in like 30, 32, and we're struggling to get below. Come on, focus. We're at like 38 degrees here, and we're struggling to get below that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour this into the fermenter, and I'm going to stick it in the foam fridge with the chiller on it. And bring the temperature down and then pitch in about an hour or so. Should be okay. Gravity reading, if you can see that, we've come in at 1.070. The expected gravity was meant to be 1.072, so 2 points under. It's okay, I'm happy with that. Anyway. Yeah, right on. There we go, going into the fermenter. So if you can see in there, that I've just noticed at the bottom where I've got the outlet for the tap, I didn't put any bloody bazooka screen on there, so shit, that tons of tube has just ended up going into the fermenter. What a numbnuts. Never mind, I'm sure it'll still be fine. Okay, welcome back. See, pretty simple, pretty uneventful brew day, and this is what we have. This is the beer. This is, can I leave that there? This is the beer. Now, beautiful, beautiful colour. I remember the one that Timmy Jenkins gave me was this lovely kind of orange, pinky kind of orange. I've kept the grain bill. I went slightly higher in the grain bill to get slightly higher gravity. You can see I've got this beautiful beautiful colour. The clarity is not perfect. Yeah, it's been in the keg now for 3 weeks. It's not perfect. There's still a slight haze to it. It's not settled out amazingly well. I reckon in the next week or so, we're probably going to get a little bit more clarity. I've not, after like the first couple, I was expecting it to get clearer quicker. The first couple of weeks I was not impressed with the clarity on it. It's got better, and I expect if the longer it's in the keg, the clearer it's going to get. There is a slight haze, you can see there. It's not chill haze, I don't think. I think it's just it's just a slight haze, but I think it'll settle out. I really do. I think maybe 2 more weeks at the most, and I'll probably have a crystal clear beer. I hope so anyway, because it's a beer called a Kristallweizen. You'd expect it to be crystal clear, So yeah, so let's see what it's like. So on the aroma, it's a Kristallweizen. It's a Weiss beer. So lovely, like banana-y esters. Really malty aroma to it. Obviously no fruitiness at all. But yeah, banana and malt. It's really nice. It's like breadiness to it. Really, really nice aroma. But you know, it's a kind of a German style beer. It really has that smell to it. The head, you can see as I've been sitting here, the head has dissipated slightly. You know, it's not incredibly carbonated. I could probably do with carbonating it a little bit more. I might turn the yeah, it's not a massive amount of carbonation in there. You know, as I kind of swill it round. Whoops, spilling it. The head does increase in size, so there is carbonation, but it's not. There's no bubbles streaming up through the middle. It's just nice, gentle. I think I would like the carbonation a bit higher on this. I probably am gonna, you know, turn the dial up a little bit more to increase the carbonation. I think on this one, because I think it does need it. So anyway, let's give it a taste and see what it's like. So sweet, it really is. Lovely, lovely sweetness to it. Almost sticky, chewy kind of flavour. Really strong punch of like banana, bubblegummy kind of taste. You know, I use the Cross My Loof Kristallweizen yeast for this, which is exactly the same as the one that Timmy used. And yeah, it hasn't let me down. I fermented at 21 degrees, I think it was. I think I turned it up to 22 degrees halfway through the fermentation to kind of give it diacetyl rest, and then turned it down near the end. But I think that's really helped because it really does have that chewy, bubblegummy kind of banana taste to it. Yeah, it's a really nice beer. 7.4%, you know, it's quite strong. It's not something you want to drink a huge amount of, you know, maybe a couple of these and I think you know, it's quite nice. The flavour is really, really strong, but it's nice if you're looking for that kind of beer. It's a really, really lovely flavour. You know, I think it kind of sticks quite true to the recipe that I got from Timmy Jenkins. I think it's a little bit stronger, I'm not sure. I can't remember what his was, about 6.5%, I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased that it gives me the pleasure that his beer gave me when I first tried it from him. I am going to bottle one of these up and send them on to Timmy, get his verdict from it, because and see what he thinks. But yeah, you can see the carbonation's good there. So the head's coming back for a nice little swill. But I don't think you can't see huge amount of bubbles. I'm really pretty sure I need to turn the carbonation, turn the gas up a notch in order to get this more carved up. But anyway, it's a nice beer. Pleased with it. I'm going to be enjoying it. It's a strong beer. I'm not going to be drinking too many of these too regularly, so it's going to probably sit around for quite a long time, and I can imagine over that period it's just going to get better and better. I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, happy homebrew, guys. Until next time, I'll see you again. Oh yeah.